Stormfront. Now, when I looked through this map and found some interesting spots, I couldn't actually decide which ones to showcase. So I'm just going to showcase them all. In total there are 9 spots in the map that I found, which obviously come in effectively. And there's some general, some most hidden though. So,
time to work, Ghost Squad.
First one, I'll just head off to the right here. Right, first one is at the back of the map there. It's a pretty decent spot. It's basically a really open area. The only threat, truthfully, is this bridge with people looking down at you and throwing knives. But as long as you're moving constantly, you've got a very low chance of getting killed. Second spot that I found would be in here, in this room. Reason being, it's a confined room, however, you've got really good protection. Like if somebody throws the throwing knife too low, it's gonna hit the wall, obviously. If somebody misaims it, it's gonna hit either this wall or that wall, or even maybe land on the floor here inside. But truthfully, I don't think anyone's stupid enough to sit over there. So that's why I picked that spot. My third spot is in this corner, going prone, because it's obviously a very hidden corner. People may already know about this one, but it's still a very good spot. So on to my fourth spot, which is outside. I'll go over to this one first, actually. My fourth spot is... oh god, I missed. But it's that platform over on the left. This one. And going prone on it. Quite hard to see, but if you make any false movement, it's gonna be very bad for you. I can tell you that right now. Even this wee platform here is good as well, but it's not a separate spot. It's just the same area. So my fifth spot is underneath this thing, whatever you call it, statue, whatever it is. But closest to the thing on the left hand side. If you look at the map closely, the sphere-like object should be in your, well, right if you're looking this way, and obviously left if you're looking that way. So that's my fifth spot. My sixth spot is in this bush here, because obviously another hidden spot. People don't usually look here too often either. It's one of the spots people would least expect you to be in, because it's so obvious. But then again, it's the obvious spots that nobody looks. Another spot is here. I'll try and get a third person view at the end of this video. That's when I'll show off the Octane thing as well, third person view. And so there's really hidden once again, and people rarely look here because it's, well, another obvious spot. So my eighth spot, oh there it is, it's in this bush over here. Very well hidden here, as long as you're not too far to the right and your legs don't stick out of the railings, and you're sweet. Even better, there's an escape route if in dire situation. And my ninth and final spot. This is probably one of my favourite ones in Stormfront. Still couldn't like decipher between it and the rest. Is up on this thing up here, if I could get to it. Damn it, I missed. But anyway, up there you can get onto this wire here. Determined to get up here, damn it. Could do this earlier, but I'm failing at it now. But yes, you can get up onto this. Why you know work? Won't work. Right, there we go. But yes, from this thing you can jump across. Oh, there we go. Onto this thing here, this beam, and you can actually hide up here. So you can. I don't think many people will actually look up here for like people who aren't infected. Like it's actually one of the places you'd least expect somebody to be up high. But yes, that is all of the spots I could think of for Stormfront. And so let's move on to the next one. So after Stormfront, we now have Strike Zone. Strike Zone obviously is the map Dome from Modern Warfare 3, as we all already know. Very small map, very few places to go. So Strike Zone truthfully doesn't last that long. Same way, however, Dome lasted longer because of the actual Dome area where you can get upstairs. And games just lasted for ages up there. Thankfully though, that doesn't happen in Strike Zone. But it's also got a downside because it doesn't make the map fun anymore. Well, as fun. So my spot in Strike Zone is obviously in the mall area, or whatever this thing is. In this wee counter thing, if you can like get a decent spot in here, you're safe. Well, for a while at least. Second spot in Strike Zone is just here, under this statue of a baseballer, if I'm correct. You can hide in here, however there's another way up, so I'd be careful of infecting people. And lastly, and my third spot, sorry, is in here. Just this wee cafeteria area, like nearest to the stadium. If you go in here, you've got a pretty good chance of surviving because, well, you've got loads of space and it's actually quite hard to get a throwing knife kill if you're behind here and infected person's on the other side of this wall. As long as you move about frequently and just kill them as they come, then you should do sweet. Now I will move on to Tremor. Right, so Tremor just so happens to be one of my least favourite maps in the whole game, but it has to be done, unfortunately, since it's in the map rotation. So yes, as I was saying earlier, if you're wondering why I have included Freefall, if you haven't heard that part, it's because it's going to be in a separate video, probably with the Onslaught pack.
Free for all.
Can't till the Onslaught pack actually, especially for the extinction game mode. So, Tremor, let's see.
Time to work, Ghost
Now,
Squad.
let's take all 3 spots just so happen to be at the other end of the map. Right, first spot. It's pretty obvious, is this building to this building. Good spots for this area because you can basically like have an eye kept this end, as in that window there, and that ladders. That's why this building's so good. So that's why I pick in the spots. Second best spot is this room here. This room, there's 2 entrances, yes, but one of them's really easy to defend. This ladder's you just sit there and you're safe. As long as the person over here can defend the stairs, then you're safe and you won't have any problems. Well, you shouldn't at least. My third spot is over here, underneath this gas station, I think it is. No, it's an emergency thing, whatever it is. But yes, I think here's a good spot because got decent lines of sight on each end, and you can like pick them off before they even get to you, unless you're using a shotgun, which would be rather awkward. But that is going to be it for Tremor. So next we have Warhawk.